The third temple. I want you to take a look at this major Bible prophecy. One of the key things that people use is that if they were true Israel, they would have a king. They would be making sacrifices. For example, somebody noted you're assuming the biblical Israel was run the way that it's currently ran today. It's not. There is no biblical scripture to support your statement that political Israel currently is just like biblical Israel. That is an inaccurate statement, not backed by the word. First and Second Kings are called First and Second Kings because it was ran as a monarchy, hence why it's called Kings. And I want you to take a look at what this person says. Israel currently today has no king. Yeshua Jesus is not ruling and reigning in the land. Based on that premise alone, you are inaccurate and egregiously incorrect. So the argument is that Israel, political Israel, is not true Israel because they don't have a king. And this is the argument of many other people. But what if I told you that this very point is also prophesied in the Bible? If you know the book of Hosea, you know God told Hosea to marry Gomer as a representation of his relationship with Israel. Hosea 3 says, "Then the Lord said to me, go and love your wife again, even though she commits adultery with another lover. This will illustrate that the Lord still loves Israel, even though the people have turned to other gods and to love to worship them. So I bought her back for 15 pieces of silver and 5 bushels of barley and a measure of wine. Then I said to her, you must live in my house for many days and stop your prostitution. During this time, you will not have sexual relations with anyone, not even me." But I want you to pay attention to verse 4. This shows that Israel will go a long time without a king or prince and without sacrifices, sacred pillars, priests, or even idols. But afterward, the people will return and devote themselves to the Lord their God and to David's descendant, their king. In the last days, they will tremble in awe of the Lord and of his goodness. There is a such thing as dual prophecy. We know the fullness of this wasn't fulfilled because the Messiah is not currently ruling and reigning over Israel like this says. We are in the period of time where Israel does not have a king, does not have a prince, doesn't even offer sacrifices currently. It started, but it's continuing to go that way where people in Israel are starting to turn towards God and to David's descendant, their king. So many Jews are starting to have dreams and visions of Yeshua, Jesus, and they're turning to him. I just did a video the other day. I'll do another one soon. And notice how this says in the last days. This is end time prophecy. We are seeing this now. And after the tribulation, that's when Yeshua will reveal himself fully and physically, visibly to the nation of Israel as their king. And the consistent talk of building a third temple, which is increased, shows we're close. Hit follow for more. We're doing a 3-day class at the end of the month teaching on self-deliverance, deliverance from witchcraft, anger, and a lot more. To sign up, inbox me the word join and a link will be sent to you on IG or click the link in my story or bio.